It's Madden NFL 23. All eyes are on Mike Evans. A nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Bucs and the Panthers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Well, for a little bit we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
First play, first pass for Brady. And Blake, the tight end's got it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. There are the numbers for Brady from a week ago. 4 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady to Gage for a Tampa first. Brady now to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brady. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He completes it to... And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw here into the hands of Moore. The numbers for Moore last week: 6 catches, 66 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Panthers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
On second down, McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second until it's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3 yards remain for second down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This defense not budging. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, it's Brady. Step, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To throw is Brady. He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on top here as they've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Here's Brady to throw. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
42 yards.
And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make the score 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Mayfield to throw it. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. This is bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's got room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We start up in Cincinnati. The AFC champs hosting Atlanta. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. Joe Burrow with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. A.J. Green, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. They're out with it on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Brady now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Fournette once more on 2nd down. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Brady now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Julio Jones. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 21-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Corral. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Corral looking to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The fullback dive held up short. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the gut, Fournette. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, I've got it. He's got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Here's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and goal. Brady, and in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it is 28-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The first down throw here for Corral.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
They'll run with McCaffrey. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Corral now to throw.
Again, he finds more. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 2nd and 9.
Corral, he'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal.
From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Buccaneers, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.